If you were a villain and could choose any animal to fight by your side, what animal would you choose and why? Komodo dragon. Actually, the Komodo dragon would be the main villain. And it'd be the companion animal. A raccoon. Better yet, make it a pack of raccoons. Each with its own specific skill set. Sea slug. Nobody would be expecting that. A silverback gorilla. He can provide close-range protection while I attack from a distance. Honey badger. Self-explanatory. If only real animals are allowed. An elephant. If made-up animals are allowed. A demon elephant. Hippo. Black panther. Lethal, stealthy, agile, badass AF. A rhino. They can flip a car with basically no effort. I would probably choose a flying one. Either an eagle or owl. But since I'm gonna be a villain, one of those giant vultures would suffice. A Cape buffalo. They're massive tanks and they also understand the concept of revenge. Supposedly, they can remember an individual years after being wounded, threatened, and will do everything they can to hunt down and kill the person. And also they're the closest thing to a minotaur I could have as a real-world animal. A Florida man. A goose. Specifically this one goose at my local golf course I always feed crackers to when I go by the lake on the 3rd hole. He's cool with me and I'm pretty sure he'd be down to fuck shit up as long as I provide crackers. Canadian goose. Just one is fine. Grizzlies. They're tanks. A full-grown exemplary grizzly bear is probably worth a lot more than any who goes face to it. And they look cuddly. Edit 1. Wow, never knew this would get upvoted that much. I change my mind. I'm going with Kodiak bears instead. A white tiger because they look awesome. Courage the cowardly dog. A crab named Citizen Snips. Edit. Holy crap. My first award for a Futurama reference. Thanks. Animal from Muppet Babies. He seems like he's been through a few fights. Pangolin. A raven. Because ravens are awesome. The killer rabbit of Kerbanog. Only a holy hand grenade can stop us now. Edit. A letter. Black cat. You just can't be a villain without a black cat. Imagine tracking the villain down to the end of a pier on a gray rainy day. The waves are crashing and she's completely alone. Out of options. Nowhere to go. When suddenly she turns around and makes a motion with her hand and a number of Lovecraftian tentacles shoot out from the dark waters, some swirling in the air, others grabbing your companions and dragging them off the dock and into the abyss as they frantically, pleadingly try to reach out for anything to help. Only you remain. You draw your weapon. Giant squid. An emu. I was an opossum cuz I think it'd be funny. Does it have to be a real animal? If so, I pick a capybara. Giant guinea pig friend for life. If not, I pick a dragon. Those things can fuck you up. A velociraptor. You didn't say the animal can't be extinct. Wolverine. Gonna go with polar bear or tiger. Pretty much the only animals that consider themselves above us on the food chain. A cock and balls with spider legs. Why? Well, imagine that. It'd scare the shit out of anyone. Fictional or non-fictional? If fictional, I would choose the Chimera from the I Am No. 4 series. A shape-shifting dog would be pretty dope to have as a villain. If non-fictional, I would choose a Titanoboa. A giant slithering snake would for sure be useful in situations where I have to strike fear in people. A Tarrasque. A polar bear. Or a honey badger. The first one because it's fearsome, the second because of the memes. The meerkat. These things can be fierce. A fucking swan. Cat. Because every villain needs a cat to sit on their lap. That makes me look like genius villain with a plan. A rat. Killed 2/3 of Europe. A cute little puppy. I would use it as a shield and who from the good guys would hurt an innocent puppy, huh? Panther. Because if it's good enough for Skeletor, it's good enough for me. Flamingo. As people are confused why there's a random flamingo running around, I would have already aimed my shot and would be ready to fire. Assuming I could train it well. A spitting cobra. Sneaky, quiet, disruptive and deadly when necessary. Probably any character from the Sonic fetish fandom. Only a very few people would want to mess with that. Probably my cat. It would be a great representation of my villain abilities. Could come up with some malicious, nefarious plans. But too lazy to see them come to fruition. An ordinary platypus. With a fedora. Perry the platypus. Bats. Bats are cute. Plus they could just fly into my enemy's mouth and bam. Coronavirus. My nemesis is Mom. This is Stabby. Is that a Roomba with a knife taped to it? He's doing his best. One of Carol Baskin's tigers. A honey badger. You can't kill one of those little fuckers. And because of our evil bond. If I die, you die because it'll rip your dick off. A penguin because it's cute and it waddles. Sloth. Once I capture the secret agent, I won't have to build an elaborate, kill the hero slowly machine. I will just tell the sloth to stab them to death. Crows. They're smart as fuck. Yorick Burnison. My dog. She makes me happy. A butterfly. It's self-explanatory. I've wanted a chameleon for 14 years. If my only chance to have one is being a supervillain, then sign me the hell up. Another human. But like a big one. With a machine gun and a samurai sword. Eagle. Among the strongest eyes in the animal kingdom. Can spot a rabbit from 2 kilometers away. Will give me the best advanced warning for any approaching heroes, and I can plan accordingly. Slow loris. Cute enough to lure unaware foes closer. And deadly with a single bite. Humans are animals. So a drop-dead gorgeous Playboy model scantily clad in alluring attire, rocking some high-end handheld artillery and automatic weapons. Not to use the weapons. Just to distract. Good. People attracted to women with looks. And the rest with the potential to be shredded by her glittering arsenal. In the meantime, I will have taken advantage of this lack of attention on me to carry out my cunning and brilliant plan. Hence claiming all of Ben & Jerry's cookies and cream ice cream tubs for my own. MWHAHAHAHAHAHA. Fools. You feel right into my trap. Liger. A single wasp. And I'd train it to enter my enemies' cars while they drive to make them crash. A fish. No reason. Santa Claus. I would choose a Black Widow spider cause if you want to infiltrate a hero lair. I'm gonna send the Black Widow cause it can blend in. Spiders are common and it very small, so it almost won't be seen, and it can climb walls and shoot webs as a distraction or a method of escape, but the only problem is it can easily get smashed. A cockroach. We are all machos until the roach starts to fly. I'd pick either an eagle. Because it can go faster than I can and can retrieve stuff that's a moderate distance away. Like in Tintin, but with an eagle instead of a falcon. Or an otter bows, they're so fucking cute. A fucking pack of orcas. Can I have 3? I want my 3 dogs. Sometimes. When you're busy taking over the world. Destroying cities. Killing all that stand against you. It's nice to sit down, have my dogs come over for scratches. They love me for me. Not because I rule the world. A goose. Because they randomly attack people. A stonefish. If limited to current animals. Present day. Crocodilus porosus. Saltwater crocodile. If able to have animals from any timeline. Spinosaurus. Crocodile lives longer. Is a magnificent hunter, predator. And is intimidating. Werewolf. Or a dragon. COVID-19 infested bat. A huge snake, and I can put a little bit of my soul inside for safekeeping but still send it out into battle anyways. And the snake is secretly a cursed Asian lady, but I don't tell anyone until about 8 years after the snake dies, because I sent it to fight the people hunting down my soul pieces.